Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praise is the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahushai. I pray the Most High blesses this lesson this evening. Gives more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past. In order to understand events that are currently happening on the earth. So we get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. Wow. What a badass picture. Man, look at our president right there. Man, he looks so cool right there. And Zelensky right next to him right there. Looking all hard right there. Man, these dudes are like, yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up, on President's Day. So I'm sure, Zelensky must have hopped the flight, came on over here to America, so he could kind of get a little photo op with the wife and President Biden here. So, he can get a little more airtime and they can just look like the shit. Just look at these guys. They just look like, damn, man, Like, they are just like so hardcore right now. Everybody loves America and Ukraine right now. They're looking so tough. And then, hey, flew over, got on a plane, flew over here from, Ukraine so he can get him some more money, right? Because, I'm sure every time that they get into a room together, these two dudes get into a room together, there's some money exchanging hands. It's not, it's our money being given to them, but, hey, whatever, but hey, what'd you say? Wait, what? Biden went over there. Biden went to the Ukraine. Well, wait. Why would he do that? It's a national holiday. It's freaking President's Day. Why would the President of the United States not even be present in the United States? Isn't that part of like his job description? To be around on holidays and kind of set up stuff to kind of show how proud everybody should be of America. So you hold on. I don't know. Hold on. You got to explain this to me again. You're telling me that Biden has not been here today for President's Day, but that he went over to Ukraine to do this photo op right here so these guys could just look so hardcore and everything else on President's Day, but not even on United States soil. Yeah, ain't that about a bitch? Wait, and he's giving away your money to them, another $500 million, offering him more aid, more military aid, guaranteeing he's gonna be there till however long that is. Wow. Just kind of like, to me, that's like a huge slap in the face to a lot of you Gentiles who've been loving this country so much, and now they're kind of showing you that, hey, you're just a blank check. That's pretty much it. You don't even get the little holiday action. You don't even get a parade. You don't get the president showing up to celebrate his own day. All you get is a photo op of him over there in the Ukraine. Wow, that's crazy. But you know what? Is this not beautiful? Is this not the Most High right here confirming what we brought out in the video yesterday? I told you guys yesterday, this place is a wrap. This place is done. I'm sure you remember that from the video from yesterday. I had no idea that, you were going to have President Joe Biden here make that, actually just bring that into fruition by showing you that this country is not even worthy of him even showing up on President's Day anymore. He doesn't even need to show up on holidays anymore. Doesn't even have to have a parade. Doesn't have to do anything. He's going to go to another country and give them money on your holiday. You see, this is the Most High confirming what we've been showing you. He left the country on the holiday of the President's Day, gave them $500 million more of your money, right? All those things right there for more military equipment to be taken away from these lands over to those lands. How much prophecy do you need to see? But you see, you still got a lot of people who say they're in the truth talking about the chip. Oh man, he's gonna push that chip, man. They're gonna get that chip going, They're gonna start doing all that. Jacob's Trouble is gonna start coming up right now. They're gonna start making you either take the chip or get your head cut off. Do these people look like they're in that kind of charge of these lands over here? Even on holidays, they're rolling out. They're boning out now. This is just more confirmation that the Most High is in charge, as we've always said he is. The Most High is in charge. He's the one that dictates who gets these lands and who doesn't. We're getting closer and closer to the real New Year. And you're just seeing more outlandish stuff every day. Hearing yesterday about these guys telling China, you better not give Russia any weapons. You better not give them any weapons, because if you give them weapons, that's going to be the start of World War III. What the hell have you guys been doing this whole time? But see, that's how this country's, and most of these countries in the Western world have been running the whole world, telling everybody else that they can't do the things that they're doing. They can't do the things that they're doing. They're like, hey, these are our blessings. We can do all this stuff. Do as I say, not as I do. That's how they've been this whole time. But like I said, this is the ultimate slap in the face. Having shown up February 3rd. Now it's like February 20th. Right? February 20th today. And February 3rd was when that big explosion happened in Palestine, Ohio. No president showing up, no photo op, no, hey, I'll be there for you. No, hey, let me find a little boy so I can rub his head and tell him the government's going to be here. We're going to be here to help you out. None of that. Then today is another explosion in Ohio. Sam, Ohio's just catching it right now. I said, so it's like it's picking up. Many of these companies seem to be having a hard time right now. They're catching hell left and right. Because like I said, the Most High is bringing judgment. There is no easy out for any of these companies, for any of these people. The Most High is, he's the one that's been looking at all the things that are going on behind closed doors. I saw a few people talking about how Palestine, Ohio was a sundown town. Now, if that's true, and that's the case, this is showing, that's also another example of the Most High being in charge. You see what I'm saying? Like, bad things happening to certain towns just because you've, hidden their history Doesn't mean the Most High hasn't seen it. And doesn't mean the Most High is not going to bring judgment. You know, they've been trying their best to say they love to tell you who's gonna get who's gonna get punished and who's not gonna get punished. It's not up to them. It's not up to Gentiles. It is not up to you. The Most High is the one who has punishment, all lined up for who deserves it, and that's it. He's the one that also is going to dictate who's going to be spared. Not when just because you say a sinner's prayer that's nowhere in the Bible. Still waiting for that video that explains where they get the sinner's prayer from. Still waiting for that video to kind of give some more confirmation as to where that sinner's prayer, came from, or where they're how they're using it. But you see, that's what they're used to. They're used to just saying stuff and no one checking them, and people just rolling with it. And the vast majority of our people are still with that. They're still down with that. They're still down with just, hey, whatever the church says, we're going to roll with that, because they're not going to study for themselves. They're not going to want to make any changes, so, and that's on them. That's going to be something they're going to have to deal with between them and the Most High. But I thought this was a huge event right here. See, these events are happening, but many people, it's kind of like going over their head, or, I saw a lot of people were very upset. I see this one guy, black dude, but he's a Republican. So, he's like, we need to vote these guys out. We need to vote these guys out and get the Republicans back in, because these Democrats don't care about you. And I was like, bruh, none of them care about you, Republicans or Democrats. They've all done these types of things. But see, now the Most High is exposing it and just bringing it right out to the forefront. And you can just tell, like, a lot of people, a lot of Gentiles are having a hard time with this. You're going to put your faith in a Republican president? He's going to all of a sudden fix it? He's going to make America number one? And he's going to make sure he takes care of all the Americans and all their needs? Come on, man. So the Most High already shown you many times that no matter which president you have in there, eventually money rules. We understand that. We've seen that. I don't expect anything different. I'm not upset. I was kind of like surprised that he did it, but then not really surprised. But as you said, it's just like, wow, you just gonna leave on the holiday and go over there and give them $500 million, and you guys still haven't even balanced your own budget over here. Can't even balance your own budget over here, but you're still giving away all this money. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Because see, they always want to have a solution. They think there should always be a solution, and their solution always keeps them in power. See, that's the problem for you guys. There is no solution. There is no solution that's going to keep you in power. This is your swan song. This is your last dance. And that's the whole thing. You guys are so used to thinking that you're always going to be in power. That's why you think that, we got to get this gold and silver so that after everybody else dies, from all the fallout and everything that happens and the nuclear war, we'll be okay. No, you're not going to be okay. The Most High will make sure that whoever's okay is going to be down with his system. And see, if you're still stuck believing all the lies that this nation and this world, it's not just the nation, the whole world is pushed, so then you've already pretty much marked yourself. You talk about marks. Everybody talk about, being marked. If you still are using black people, white people, as designations, those are bywords the Most High is not down with. Those are just words that were just made up in order to hide true identities. Still using African American. You're marking yourself. You're still using an American. You think you're a real American? You're still using, all these bywords, Mexicans, Colombians, you got to really stop and think, okay? Brazilians, British, Irish, all of these names were given to you by your oppressors in order to hide the truth. That's why you got to wipe everything clean. And you got to look at who is bringing truth, who the Most High is dealing with, and start to listen to those people. There are very few. But if you're still trying to, make everything fit what you've been told, you're going to be stuck in the sauce the whole time until the very end. So I says, those who bless Israel will be blessed. Those who curse Israel will be cursed. Well, if you don't even know who Israel is and you're still calling them by bywords and you refuse to even admit any truth to anything that they're saying, and you're just going to go ahead and look at stuff like this happening right here where Biden goes over here and you're just going to dismiss it and move on. Oh, well, that was Monday. Let's see what happens on Tuesday. We start to really realize hey, you know what, man, we're really getting screwed over here. What is going on? What is really going on? I said, what kind of a future is there for myself, for my kids? Let me look at this Bible. Let me look at these books. Let's look at this information. The Most High is giving you an opportunity to study for yourself. I said, so as these guys are busy doing photo ops, trying to look like badasses right here. I said, and giving away your money. I said, what are you doing besides just smiling because you look like a clown? You're being used and you look like a clown. But you don't want to do anything, like everything. You don't want to do anything because that's going to require some work. So you're just going to ignore it. Just like when all these priests get caught raping all these children, all you do is just smile and say, hey, what time's church on Sunday? Nothing changes. You see what I'm saying? As these pastors, get exposed for, getting all this money for, the first lady or their second ladies or third ladies or doing whatever they're doing, and they're just doing whatever the hell they want to do and lying to you about all this stuff and telling you one verse and lying and just making up stories for a 2 or 3 hour sermon, and you're not learning absolutely anything. But and in your heart, in your spirit, there's something wrong. But what do you say? Well, okay, well, what time is Wednesday service? I want to make sure I'm here for Wednesday service. I want to make sure what time is it? What time is service next Sunday? You don't think for yourself. You just kind of just roll with it. Says you have a responsibility to start to look at what is going on. Because like I said, the Most High is going to make them do more and more ridiculous stuff just like this. And what are you going to do about it? You can't change it. I said, that's not what I'm talking about. This stuff isn't going to be changed. This stuff isn't going to be fixed. That's the thing. That's what you all want. Oh, I just want to go and vote for a Republican and they're going to fix everything. No. You need to start to study to show thyself approved. And look at what the Most High is showing you. The Most High is clowning these people. He's clowning them. And in turn, clowning you for following them. So what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to be the clown and follow these clowns into the ditch? Or are you going to listen to the people that the Most High has raised up? It's your choice. All praise is the Most High, Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.